students, so welcome back to the second session. And have you done with your breakfast already? Alright, so teacher believe that you have done with your breakfast already. So now, with this session, teacher would like you to know about complex sentence, right? So until now, we have learned already two types of sentences, right? The first is simple sentence, and second is a compound sentence, right? Okay, good. So student, in the first section we have learned already about the compound sentence. Okay, so can you tell me about the compound sentence, students? So compound sentence we used to compound sentence consists two clauses, right? Two independent clauses. Okay, so we can make compound sentence in two ways. So the first is with coordinating conjunction like seven fanboys, but, or, and, yet, for, and other conjunction as well like because, before, we can use also. Alright, good students. So another way is that we make compound sentence with semicolon, right? Okay, with the semicolon we can also use to make the compound sentence. Alright students, so if you still have any problems with this point, you can rewatch the first video, then you will understand. Or you can also leave your question below the video and teacher will try to answer your questions. Alright, so with this session teacher would like you to know about complex sentence. Okay, so complex sentence. Student, have you ever learned about complex sentence before? Okay, so teacher believes that some students have learned and some students haven't learned about this topic before. So, okay, today teacher hope that you enjoy with this video as well. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna learn about this. So you will know about the definitions of it, I mean the usage of it, and some examples as well, right? Okay, so complex sentences. So a complex sentence has an independent clause and a dependent clause, right? This is difficult from compound sentence. Compound sentence has a independent clause and independent clause, right? Or we can say independent clauses in a sentence. So we call compound, but this is complex. Complex we used to have a independent clause, an independent clause and dependent clause. So you know already about independent clause. Independent clause, with the clause that can stand alone, right? So dependent clause, we talk about the clause that can't stand alone. So it needs some coordinating conjunction to have it. Okay, so teacher will explain clearly about the co-subordinating conjunction. Okay students, so the independent clause, the independent clause begins with a subordinating conjunction. Example of subordinating conjunction is that after, although, because, before, even though, however, if, since, so that, unless, when, while, whenever. So all of this called subordinating conjunction, that all of these subordinating conjunctions is used to to have or to begin before dependent clause, right? Before dependent clause. Look at the example. Examples of complex sentences. I washed the car after I came home. So look at after I came home. So after I came home, this is called independent clause. And I washed the car. This is dependent clause. You know that independent clause have meaningful, but independent clause doesn't have meaningful. Let's take a look. I washed the car. So the meaning is full, right? Means that we can understand with this. I came home. I came home. What? I came home. This is not full meaning, right? Not understand, not clear meaning. That's why we use after. After. So after, before, dependent clause. So that this can make this clause have full meaning, right? Good. So again, I washed the car after I came home. So after I came home, this is dependent clause. I washed the car. This is independent clause. You got this? He went to see a doctor. A doctor, because he was sick. Okay. So look at this. He went to see a doctor. This is full meaning, right? Full meaning. We can understand. He was sick. He was sick. This is, yeah, absolutely not full, not full. So we need because co-subordinating conjunction to have it to make full meaning. Okay. All right. Good. So even though she was late, she managed to complete the assignment. Okay, so now you know which one is complex sentence, which one is independent clause, and which one is dependent clause. So complex sentence contains independent clause and dependent clause together, right? So these three examples are complex sentence because it used to join with the it used to have independent clause and dependent clause in this sentence, so we call complex sentence, right? Do you understand? Okay, this is for more examples. One, other my friends begged me. I chose not to go to the USA. I learned English perfectly because I studied very hard. Many people enjoy the movie, however, Alex did not. If the ozone layer collapses, okay, I really enjoy playing football. I like to see, right, this one see. I like to see the North Pole, but will never go where if it's that cold. Okay, so I hope that you guys understand this. And any questions, students? If you have questions, just leave a question below this video and teacher will try to answer your question. Alright, thank you so much students for watching and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye students.